Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let's make sure everyone can hear me okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Karen. Hello, everybody. Deborah, Pamela. Hello. Welcome. We got a few people with us on Facebook. The Zoom room's filling up. Good to have everybody. We'll get started in just a minute. Happy Friday. Hello, Mary, Marcella, Desiree. How do everyone? Pam's getting it in at the mall. I love it. Every step you take. If you're in efficient fat burning mode after 2 perfect days, you are in EFB. And every step you take, once you enter EFB, you're burning 4% of 1 calorie. And you can walk off the pounds really fast once you know how to get into EFB, efficient fat burning status. You can really knock off the pounds. This is 1 pound of fat. You can easily lose a half of one of these every single day if you follow Shibboleth. Hello, everybody. Hello, Shona. Good to have you back from vacation. I hope it was a nice vacation. We do these sessions Monday through Friday, barring travel. We do these sessions every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. My name's Travis Martin, every weekday. My name's Travis Martin. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program, come off all prescription medications, and I'm joined by tens of thousands of my beloved brothers and sisters across the nation and even in a few other countries, losing the pounds under the Lord. We're losing it under the Lord, y'all, showing ourselves some grace, some love, and we're losing those pounds, taking care of our temple, recommitting our lives to Christ. What an awesome feeling. Our members have self-reported losing more than 4 million pounds and more than 7 million inches. Congratulations to everybody. This program helped me overcome type 2 diabetes, helped me overcome high cholesterol, high blood pressure, acid reflux, and we're working on the depression, but it's getting better. Hey, everybody, welcome. I don't have to take meds for it anymore. We'll put it that way. Good to have y'all. So good to have you. We've got 3 types of members here as you keep coming in. It's good to see you. 3 types of members. Our free community members. Why is it free? Is it because we don't have a very good program to share? No, not at all. We feel like the program saves lives. We've put together the most robust weight loss wellness lifestyle that I know of that meets people where they are, whether they're on a budget or not, or whatever they're dealing with, whatever their life philosophies are, their politics, doesn't matter. Shibboleth has got something for you that can help you. And we have a hard time putting a price tag on saving lives. We feel like the program is priceless. So how do you price a priceless program when you feel that God called you to do this? Do we say, hey, I can't help you until you pay me? I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And we're not going to do it. So if you're a free community member, welcome. We're so glad that you're with us. We want to help you. We provide you all the support you'll ever need. In addition to that, we've got our beloved lifetime members and our partners. We cannot do this without you. This is the way we finance ourselves. This is the way that we finance support. This is the way we finance the custom website, the growing website, the staff to put in the foods that we find that are approved, the staff to support people in groups and one-on-ones. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I got to have my team. And because of our lifetime members and partners, we are able to finance ourselves. So I want to say to my lifetime members and partners, thank you. Thank you so much for what you do. I know that you're going to love the changes that are being made and the upcoming changes that will give you perks for your consideration. So thank you so much. We want to recognize, before we get into our Q&A session, we want to recognize some badge earners. You've got yesterday alone 155 badges earned. Now, every time you earn a badge, that is that is signifying that you're going in the right direction. Badge earners lose a lot more weight than the non-badge earners. Should go without saying, but I want to remind you, trying to achieve, being an achiever, if you try to achieve and earn those badges week over week, before long, you've installed some good habits, because those badges are based upon your daily activities, and those daily consistent activities will forge new and better habits. So shoot for those badges. We have some 10-pound badge earners, some folks that lost their first 10 pounds. Congratulations, Nancy Paff, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Yolanda Curtis, Alan McDermott, and April Parker. Congratulations. I hope you'll all join with me and congratulate them for getting off to a fast start. We have two 25-pound badge earners from yesterday, Catherine Shaw and Terry Swanson. That now you're getting up there into the considerable life-changing numbers. Even if you didn't reach goal, getting 25 pounds of excess fat off the body prolongs life. 50-pound badge, the 50-pound badge earner, Brandy Norman. Congratulations, great job. Had 140 perfect day shirt earners. Y'all unlocked the perfect day shirts, 140 of you. We had just yesterday, we had one person earn her 10% shirt. Tandalia Stevenson, congratulations. 2 fast track badges. I'd like to see more fast track badges earned. If you have joined our program and have not earned your fast track badge, you're never going to enjoy the power of the program. You've got to earn that fast track badge. That's where it all starts. Watching the fast track videos, earning the fast track badge, and then you can move on from there and learn a lot more. But those fast track badges, they're so important. And in addition to that, when I go live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., you're going to leave here confused if you haven't earned that fast track badge, because when we're talking about combining certain foods together to control insulin or whatever, that's going to be foreign matter to you. But if you've been through fast track, you're like, oh yeah, he's talking about that insulin control thing. So please earn your fast track badge. We had 2 people, Becca Alpha, Pamela Ferris, just had 21 perfect days in a row. That is awesome. And then we had 3 people, only 3 people earn their Soldier, Spartan, or Savage badge. You know who you are. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. All right, so let's get this started. I'm here to help you move forward. So whatever sticking points you have, it's time to address them. We eliminate all excuses made by, keyword, reasonable people. Some people are not reasonable, right? We all know that. We get that. Some people just, they're unreasonable. They expect to eat what they want, when they want, as much as they want, and magically lose weight, and all for free, okay? That's unreasonable. We have to do some work, but reasonable people do have objections and excuses, and we have found a solution to all of them. But you have to voice them so that we can help you overcome. Whether we're talking about some issue or some misunderstanding about insulin, some misunderstanding about MCT, how to combine the right foods with fruit or carbohydrate, meal ideas, restaurants, you name it. If it has to do with weight loss and wellness, we've cracked the code. All right, let's get into this now. Any questions? All right, let me just start reading here in the thread. Pamela's asking for prayers for a family member who's got COVID. I hope y'all remember that. Thank you for having confidence in the Shibboleth family to pray for your family member. Stephanie, I have been walking 10 miles a day and over 400, getting in 400 reps. I'm logging my food even though I took 3 holidays to go to the beach. Why am I getting a Sugar Britches badge? Is it because I'm on a holiday? I was still doing my water intake and exercise. Yes. So when you check off, make sure that I'm understanding your question right and answering it thoroughly, okay? So in the journal, the only way you can get a Sugar Britches badge, you're marking the exercise challenge box and saving it. So you're saying, I declare today is going to be an exercise challenge day for me. And the most important thing about Transformation, bodily transformation is not exercise, it's nutrition. So that's always going to be front and center. So you mark that badge and you are declaring that in that, mark that box, you're declaring in that day, you are going to have a perfect day. And it says that in the instructions. You're going to have a perfect day. And in addition to that, you're going to get a certain amount of repetitions. You're pledging. I'm going to get a certain amount of repetitions in this day, and I'm going to get a certain amount of steps in this day. And if you don't fulfill any of those criteria, you will get a sugar britches badge. It's a fun way to say, let's keep working on our daily self-discipline because you said you were going to do something. Now we're all in the same boat. This is what we're all up against. I said I was going to do something, and I let life get in the way. Look, weight loss and transformation is going to take many days, not one day. So if I can't do what I said one day, then I'm not working on exercise and self-discipline and becoming a stronger person internally. So you declared that you were going to complete those criteria, and for some reason you weren't able to do that. So you get a sugar britches badge. Then the next day you can try again or someday in the future. But yes, you do have to eat right to get the soldier, Spartan, or savage badge. Hannah, after my recent victory of 20 pounds down, I was doing great on WOW challenges and working for 21 perfect days until I made some banana pudding cookies for my hubby, and I ate not one but two. Never have I been so tempted to be dishonest and not journal my failure, but confess your faults one to another. So here I am to confess my weakness and my addiction. Hey, it's called being a human being. You're not a human doing. You won't always do right. Show yourself some grace. You're a human being, and there's grace built into the program. And you know what? That just gives you another opportunity to go at it hard and try again. But being honest with yourself, you'll develop more confidence in yourself. You lose confidence in yourself when you lie to yourself. So I'm so proud of you for being honest, coming clean. It's just one holiday, not even a holiday. It's like a challah meal. You had a challah snack, you know. So you did spike insulin. You didn't have a perfect day. You can go for that 21 perfect days again, but you're a better person, because if you so much as lick the cheese dust off a Dorito, that's a holiday, and you eat some sort of cream puff or something, I think, a cookie, and you told the truth. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. Patricia Hurt had a mind shift yesterday. When people ask why I walk so much, I've been saying so I can eat. Negative mind shift, so I can burn more fat. I like that. Good. Travis, help me help my son. He says he can't eat this way because he burns a lot of calories, over 2,000 calories at his work. Tell me how he can keep from getting dizzy. What can he eat? He is a truck driver for Little Debbie, and it's when he's working. Well, first of all, he's got to be ready. He's got to be ready for change. You have to eat in the right food combinations to burn body fat. You have to. So if he's really getting dizzy, I don't know how many calories he's having. Whatever his ideal weight is, right, Deborah? His ideal weight times 8 for the weight loss mode. His ideal weight times 10 in maintenance. You got that? His ideal weight. So if he wants to be 200, times 8, 1,600 calories of Shibboleth combined foods a day will get him home. If he is in maintenance, his ideal weight, he's reached it, 200 times 10, 2,000 calories will get him home. But what happens is when people aren't accustomed to eating adequately and they've been eating a surplus, initially your body, when you don't consume enough glycogen, your body is a glycogen-dependent metabolism until you change it. So his body's craving sugar. That's what he's always eating, and his body's craving it. His body's going to want that, and it's going to reject the notion that he's not going to give it sugar. So you go through some rough patches, and the worst thing that we can do is reach for that thing that was causing us a problem to begin with to satisfy some craving or lightheadedness or whatever. Now, we don't want this to be dangerous. He may have underlying issues that I don't know anything about, that he needs to take the food list to his doctor and let the doctor help him with our food list. based upon his underlying disease or issues. But when you're first starting the program, those first few days are critical, that you press through discomfort. You press through discomfort and let your body have time to shift from a sugar-dependent metabolism to a fat-adapted metabolism. It's a big difference. And when we're addicted, when we're having withdrawals, we're literally having withdrawals, because it's like being on drugs and we stop the drug abruptly, we're going to have withdrawals. Now, if I'm hooked on alcohol or drugs, let's take alcohol, because I've had that problem. I've never had a drug problem. God, thank God. I don't judge anybody that has. It could have been me. But I had a problem with alcohol for a while, adult beverages. So what happened when I was used to having a couple of glasses of wine every single night? What do y'all think happened when I quit cold turkey? What do you think happened when I quit cold turkey? What did I experience? Withdrawal. What kind of withdrawal? Anxiety, low energy levels, depression. I experienced all kinds of things. And initially it was very difficult. And guess what I would pour me? Another adult beverage. And it would help me just a little bit, right? It would help me just a little bit. And then I had to deal with the withdrawals again and again and again and again and again. When I quit and I went through and moved through the discomfort, my body no longer was looking for the acetate in alcohol as an energy source, and my body could go back and start burning fat again and become fat adapted again. So he's dealing with that with carbohydrate, with sugar, with starch. And there's going to be a rough patch where we have to push through the discomfort so that our body says, okay, he is not going to give me any more of this addictive substance. I'm going to have to find my energy elsewhere in the form of excess fat. Then your body moves over and starts burning the excess fat, and you have almost a sense of euphoria. But you can't give in to those uncomfortable seasons when you're trying to change your eating behaviors. Now, if he's really having some low blood sugar episodes, let's get him a bio coffee, or let's get him an Advocare Rehydrate, or let him carry in his truck some approved peanut butter, and don't eat the whole jar. That'll mess us up. But like Peanut Butter and Company has a chocolate peanut butter. If he'll just take him a tablespoon of that, then his blood sugar will come back up, but not so much that we go too far out of fat burning. Or he could do some hemp crumbles. The hemp crumbles, a handful of hemp crumbles will get his blood sugar up. I love to just have a little bit of Rehydrate, an Advocare Rehydrate, sequential carbohydrates, releases in the right order so that we don't get the huge blood sugar spike, but we get enough so that we don't have the lightheadedness. But that's what I would recommend. And ultimately, it's just how bad does he want it? I mean, what we're dealing with, like, for example, if I'm at a level 10 motivation, wanting to change my life, but my child, one of my daughters, is only at a level 7, it's going to be a rough road for her. And I'm not going to understand that she's not really ready, because I'm at a level 10, and I think everybody ought to be at level 10 motivation, because we're talking about life-changing stuff, but she's only at a level 7. You know, she's not really ready. We got to get that motivation level up to a 9 or 10, and then the program's easy. You do that with a profound why. What are your reasons for doing this? Kimberly, I have had a headache from lack of sugar and carbs. It'll go away. It'll go away, but you got to work through the discomfort. Yeah. And you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this momentary discomfort worth it? And it is. It will save your life. You've had headaches before. You've had headaches before. They come and go, right? We've all had headaches. Well, you know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes related to the absence of sugar and starch. Sometimes because we had too much sun. I'm dealing with that today. I got a headache, had too much sun. Sometimes a hangover. We deal with headaches, like, right? It's not a reason to quit. It's a reason to keep going forward, because your head is going to feel better than ever when you get to your happy weight. I got down below 200 pounds, Peggy says. Gained 3 pounds, then lost 5. I keep hovering right around 199, 201. I'm 1 week from my birthday and going to miss my goal of 50 pounds lost by then. 193 is where that would be. I'm saying this to be transparent and quit lying to myself. I've had a hard time seeing myself smaller because I've been heavy for 28 years. That is a real thing, psychological. I love how I feel, so I don't want to ever stop this lifestyle. You are so supportive. Thanks for sharing that. I hope everybody will read that. Peggy marked it everyone so everybody can see it because there's other people in that same boat too. Karen, I feel her pain. I too had a weak moment last night. Wanted an improved ice cream bar, but had already had my snack for the day. Really wanted to just have it and not mark it, but instead I had water and a sugar-free popsicle. So proud of you. I love people operating on the honor system. It's so critical to your success. I can't tell you how many people they go, I'm not going to mark that. I don't want to see that Diet Devil badge. I don't want to see that holiday. I just had a little something. Nobody will know. Your waistline knows. Your insulin levels know. Good job. Way to be honest with yourself. Deborah says her son's not getting enough to eat. Yes, he is. So let me explain something to everybody. This is so critical and important. Is everybody tuned in? I'm going to use myself as an example instead of Deborah's son as an example. Are y'all ready? I want you to hear this. It's critical. Some of you have heard it before. Some of you haven't. I was 300 plus pounds. I was a big boy. I wanted to eat for a 300-pound person. Now, at the time, I was eating more than a 300-pound person needed, so I was still gaining weight slowly. We gained weight based upon a surplus of calories that we didn't need. But I was feeding my big boy self, right? The Bible has all the answers. Call things forth and forward that are not as though they already are. Begin to act that way. I am 200 pounds. So it took me a while at 300 pounds to realize that when I started eating at 300 pounds, I couldn't eat like a 300-pound man anymore to become a 200-pound man. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I'd put on all this real mass, BMI, body mass. I had put on all this body mass, and it wants to live. That body mass wants to live. It does not want to die. So when at 300 pounds, I started eating like a 200-pound man because I want to be a 200-pound man, calling things forth and forward that are not as though they already are. I am 200 pounds. Guess what happened? Do y'all think I had some rumbling down there when I was eating like a 200-pound man, but I was a 300-pound man? Everybody say this with me. Big boys got to go. Everybody say this with me. Big girls got to go. She got to go. She's got to go. The only way you're going to find your lean self is big girls got to go. Big boys got to go, right? So you're 300 pounds, you got to start eating like a 200-pound man to become one. You got to start while you're 300 pounds. So initially, do you think I had some rumble in the jungle? Oh my goodness, where do y'all think I come up with that t-shirt that says embrace the growl? I wasn't starving my 200-pound self, was I? No, in fact, I never even needed a maintenance program because by the time I got to my goal weight, the weight loss stopped because I'd eaten to be 200 pounds. The weight's coming off, and then it slowed down as closer I got to 200. Then I hit 200, and I was already conditioned to eat the way a 200-pound man should eat. I forged the habits while I lost the 100 pounds to eat like I need to eat to forever maintain my new weight. Think about it. Big girls got to go. Big boys got to go. You cannot keep thinking like the rest of the world's thinking. I'm 300 pounds, I'm starving to death. Of course you are, because big boys got to go. But your 200-pound self is not starving. The only way to lose weight is to operate in a calorie deficit and control insulin if you want to lose it fast. Did everybody hear what I just said? This is so important. It's simple, but it bears repeating over and over and over and over because it's so important. Did everybody hear what I just said? If he gets enough calories, will he lose weight? I was 300. I was bigger than him. If I had eaten enough calories to get rid of the 300-pound hunger, would I have ever lost weight? No. Do you know when the hunger went away entirely? When I reached my goal weight, because now I'm eating for the correct size. There's no way around this. This is why so many people don't lose weight and keep it off, because there's no easy way. Travis, it's so hard to lose weight. I know, baby girl. I know, brother man. But let me tell you, it's a lot harder to be overweight and sick. It's a lot harder. It was a lot harder to be 300 pounds than it was to do what I need to do to lose the weight. That little headache and that little grumble was nothing compared to the misery that I was having when I was over 300 pounds. I was miserable. And the devil, I wasn't miserable every day when in fact, when I underate, I actually felt better more often than when I overweight. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Got to get fired up and quit making excuses, everybody, because we've got a life to live, a beautiful life to live. I can't tell you how much more beautiful my life is now that I've lost all the weight. I might have had a temporary headache and a temporary growl, but back then I was living 24/7 with severe sciatica. I was living 24/7 with acid reflux. I was living 24/7 with gout. I was living 24/7 with low self-esteem. I was living 24/7 taking my medications. But praise God, when I did what I needed to do and I trust the Lord and I went through some discomfort, all that's gone. Come on, y'all. Talk yourself into it and not out of it. He can do it, Deborah. He can do it. We need to get him in these classes so that we can fire him up. There's also glucose tablets you can get at Walmart. I'm diabetic and my sugar has dropped a lot lately, which is great, but I'm having to take less or no insulin. That's good. And it's been going too low. Yeah. I don't know too much about the glucose tablets. I'm going to leave that up to you and your doctor. What I tell people here is to make sure we don't spike too much insulin, assuming a doctor approves, and Advocare Rehydrate, a bio coffee, some hemp crumbles, a tablespoon of peanut butter and company peanut butter, some berries, an apple, something like that to elevate blood sugar, but not so much that we pull ourselves too far out of efficient fat burning status. Yeah, Liz says, my husband started at 307. He eats what I eat, but adds 2 snacks. The first 3 days were hard, but his headache went away. He is now 287, 21 days later. That's amazing. 20 pounds in 21 days. Salute. Good job. Now, as he loses weight, if he don't drop some snacks, you understand that weight loss will stop. But if we'll just look at 20 pounds at a time, and what we ultimately want to all get to, we ultimately all want to get to 3 eating episodes or less per day. Travis, that doesn't sound doable. I have a compulsion to eat. It is doable. Let's take 1 day at a time. Did I say to calculate ideal weight times 8? Okay, so if I'm dealing with someone that just cannot get their mind around trusting the Shibboleth shield, which means we use a 6 to 8 inch plate, up to 3 eating episodes a day, or the 2-hand rule, up to 3 eating episodes a day, approved foods only. If I get somebody that cannot get their mind around that, I just tell them, okay, well, let me give you the calorie number you need to stay below. And in that case, I tell them pick out their goal weight and multiply that number times 8 and stay below that number until you reach goal. And then you take your goal weight and multiply times 10 and you'll easily maintain. But if you're consuming foods that are not approved and you're spiking insulin, you'll gain the weight right back. You still have to control insulin. That is so important. When we spike insulin, We get appetite acceleration. Appetite acceleration. We get efficient fat storage. We get this, we stop burning fat. We're in efficient fat burning mode. We spike insulin. We stop burning fat. And the fourth one that we don't talk about causes you to prematurely die. We destroy mitochondria. So we must start understanding the importance of insulin control. Our bodies, our internal pharmacy, our pancreas, secretes insulin to regulate blood sugar and keep us out of a diabetic coma. This is a huge thing. This was when we were hunter-gatherers. So we'd eat fruit for energy, and your pancreas does its job, regulates blood sugar. Cool. Your internal pharmacy only has so much of that hormone in a lifetime that it's going to secrete. So introduction of all these modern, processed, man-made junk foods that are nothing but sugar and starch, and guess what you have? You have this rampant explosion of insulin throughout your bloodstream every day. Growth hormone, the growth of cancers, the growth of tumors, fat storage, the growth of your body mass, etc. You must control insulin. I can't believe that this isn't discussed and talked about amongst our people every day. Every day. All they want to talk about is dieting and calories and excluding a food group, really so that you can reduce calories. You do not need to exclude a whole food group. You need to control insulin. What kind of snack and how many a day for him? Again, I'm going to go back to the bulletproof shield. So we don't want to overcomplicate this program. You should have, does he want to have optimal weight loss results? It does not matter to me his size. I want to feed him based upon the size he should be. So up to 3 eating episodes a day, 3 approved meals, 3 approved. Listen, this is enough for anyone. I don't care who they are unless they are a power lifter, a strength trainer, a bodybuilder, the normal person. And we're all normal. Make no mistake about it. Everybody here today, we're normal. Up to 3 meal episodes a day for breakfast. Any of the thousands of combinations of food. So let's start with a couple of scrambled eggs and a Carb Quick biscuit. For lunch, I'm going to have Wendy's chili over a side salad. For dinner, I have approved spaghetti, or I have chicken breast and green beans, or any of the thousands of meal ideas that we can have. That should be it for him. Okay, but I get what you're saying. He wants his snacks. So we allow for snacks. I don't like to see people do 2 snacks. I know some of our students do. I don't like to see people do a 4th eating episode at all, because all you're doing is continuing to condition yourself to do incorrectly. Go on and bite the bullet and eat like you're going to have to eat when you're in maintenance. However, we know some people, that's not meeting them where they are. So what he should do is start with 1 snack, and let's see if that's enough. What would be a good snack for a truck driver? A pack of peanuts. Peanuts and a Diet Cola. I do that all the time. I'm not promoting Diet Coke. I'm just saying he's a truck driver. So something with low sugar beverage with 200 calories of peanuts. It sounds like he may not know, or you may not know enough snack ideas. So why don't we get him to a mentor? And because if we can do that work, it won't take him but 15 to 30 minutes, Deborah. So if he meets with Joni, instead of me guessing at what he likes, because a lot of times I'll say, what about peanuts? I don't like peanuts. Okay. So the better way to go about this would be a mentor appointment where Joni says, okay, you're a truck driver, circle the foods you like. We do this. We do it for everybody. Circle the foods you like. Okay. And we're going to focus on those so we don't focus on the foods you don't like. And then I'm going to come up with, for you 3 or 4 breakfast ideas, 3 or 4 lunch ideas, 3 or 4 dinner ideas, and then 3 or 4 snack ideas. By the time well, that's not going to be enough for his life, right? He'll need to learn the program, right? But it gets him started in the right direction and opens his mind. And by the time he works through that scenario, he's going to start going, well, what about this snack? Can I have that? Well, let's check. We'll check the food library. We'll check the snack library. Right now, you could go to the meal plan generator and generate snacks until he finds enough that he likes. So if I go to the meal plan generator and I pull the meal plan generator up, and the first 3 snacks that come up, he goes, I don't like any of those. Don't mark those and generate again. And then, and Deborah, I'm not picking on you. This is for everybody. I love these questions because you won't believe after this class how many emails I get that says, will you do me a meal plan, Travis? So I want to ask everybody here. There's only 64 people here, small class. Let me ask you this. How long would it take me personally to do a meal plan based upon somebody, all 64 people, that if everybody sent me an email and said, come up with some meal, I wouldn't be able to do it. Now, watch this. This is not to Deborah. This is to everybody. Watch this. Watch this. How many people, if I don't return their email, the devil will say, they don't care about you. And then they go, see, I can't do it. Do y'all see what we're up against here? That diet devil, if y'all only knew, he is conniving. He is conniving. If he can't beat you up physically, he'll beat you up emotionally till you quit. So what I need him to do is please come to these classes once a week maybe, while he's driving the truck or something. Get that mentor appointment, open the mind, and realize what he has to gain from this. Now, I'm talking to everybody, okay? Sounds like I'm talking to Deborah, but I'm talking to everybody. This is what, as a family, we are up against. We are up against it, y'all. You live one life. He's got so much to live for. He will feel so much better. But right now, the mind is going crazy. The mind is going crazy. You know, this is how I have to do it because I'm a truck driver. This is how I have to do it because I'm over 300 pounds. This is how we all do ourselves every day. What happens when we go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh? Are we motivated to go forward, or we throw our hands up in there and say, I just can't do it. It's just not the right time for me. He's got all the solutions. You all have all the solutions at your fingertips. The thing, it's not even your own mind that's against you. It's not your mind that's working against you. It's, you don't realize. We war not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, the rulers of the darkness of this world, spiritual wickedness in high places that want to steal, kill, deceive, destroy you. And if it can't take your soul because you belong to Jesus, it wants to destroy your influence. I get so mad at the devil. I battle him every day, convincing people that they can't do this in Christ Jesus. Wow. I got off on a tangent. Sorry, that wasn't all for Deborah. That's not bad, Liz. Deborah's son might benefit from that. He does. Your husband has 2 additional snacks. Now, y'all know I don't promote that. But what we've got is a situation. Let's meet Liz's husband where he is. And he's having his 3 meal episodes, it sounds like, and 2 additional snacks. That's slow weight loss for most of the ladies here. Don't do that. But for a big guy, he can still lose weight for a while. He's having approved high-low Doritos. They're high-low brand. And he's having looks like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and company white chocolate. And if he's following the other Bulletproof Shield components, he's probably still in a calorie deficit. And he sounds like he's controlling insulin. 1 tablespoon for a snack. Good job. Yeah, 2 tablespoons will be a meal episode. Thank you for the stars, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate those stars on Facebook. Any other questions, comments? This is fun today. I'm having fun. I have to keep sharing with people my personality too, because I can be mistaken wrong. When I get fired up like that, people say, you got so mad. I'm not mad. I'm having a ball. It's when I'm kind of low-key that I'm not having a ball. I'm having a ball. I love this stuff. Don't think I'm mad at you because I'm getting fiery. Anybody else? Do you think somebody with fire and passion will lose more weight than somebody that's Eeyore? Yep. Bring the fire. Bring the fire. Y'all bring the fire, even if it's just internally. You got to want this so bad you'd be willing to chew your own arm off. You won't ever have to. You won't ever have to. When you want this so bad, when weight loss is so important to you, you come to class, and if I said, I need you to put a tablespoon of peanut butter on drywall 3 times a day and lick it off the drywall and you'll lose weight. When your attitude is, I'll do it, I got a winner in that person. And then we don't even have to ever do that. There's thousands of foods. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Hannah says, your passion makes me want to take on the diet devil with a flamethrower. I love it. That's good. Anybody else? Any other questions to keep us moving forward? Patricia Hurt says Barney almond butter. Patricia's always finding some cool approved stuff. Barney almond butter has individual packages that control our portions. So important. I have to take my Bonito Cheetos out and portion them, because if I get in the bag, I won't stop. I do that too. Anyone else? Thank you, Deborah. You will save his life. You give him to Jesus. Give him to Jesus. You keep living the life in front of him. And don't underestimate the power of prayer. The power of prayer. I know you won't. Just a brotherly reminder. Power of prayer. When am I starting a 2-week challenge? We are starting another Top Gun challenge the middle of August. August the 1st, I'll be starting a 4-week class. It's not a challenge. It's a 4-week educational class. It's limited seating. Look for that today. Excuse me, Monday night, I'll be hosting a why Shibboleth, why the 4-week class. And then we'll have seating for 40 people so that I can do them service. And then that class will be Mondays at 7 p.m., but I can only serve the first 40. So if you think that you might want to be one of those, it is what we would call a beginner class where we'll go through a workbook together. You can lose up to 20 pounds in 4 weeks following the basics. We'll do a Why Shibboleth Monday, and then class number 1 for that group will start the following Monday. And it will be for the first 40 people. So we'll be posting about that sometime today. So be on the lookout for that. So there's not limited seating in the Why Shibboleth, but there's limited seating for the group. We'll probably accept about 80 because usually about half of them quit. So that's probably what we'll do is accept about 80 because usually about half quit. But we're going to try to give them a premium support service, so I can't have it be an endless number. I really want to help people that get started and learn the basics, learn the foundational program very well over a 4-week period. The group will start together and end together. For our more advanced students that have mastered the beginnings, in the middle of August, I'll be hosting a Top Gun challenge again, a 2-week Top Gun challenge. Sandra, on your way to getting your 75-pound badge, I've seen where you earned your 50. I'm so proud of you. No, we don't do any in-person classes except for Kennesaw. It will be in this format. It will be meeting style, where people can turn on or off their video. I'll either be able to see them or not see them. We will be meeting here in the cloud together as a meeting, a group meeting. And we will start together and finish together 4 weeks later. It is going to be, I do not want to deal with people who are not committed. So everyone will sign a pledge. I'm willing to give all of myself for free. But if someone does not finish the class, then they're going to owe me money. They will not have to pay anything up front. It will be on the honor system. But it's so frustrating to give your all to people who say that they're dedicated and they quit after week 1 because they want to go to Pizza Hut. So we're talking about life-changing stuff. So I'm going to make it hurt a little if people quit so that there's a little accountability with that group. And we're going to limit the group size so that the meetings, I can see everybody on the screen and we can all get to know one another and we can learn the basics together. Hannah says, in journaling, where it asks you what time you went to bed, is it referring to what time you went to bed the night before? No. So today's journal, it says, when did I wake up? And then when I go to bed. So if I forget to log that, the next morning, I would put the next day when I went to bed. It's about that day, the day in question. The class is not on the website yet. We're not putting it on the website until it begins because it will only be for that group. And once it starts, it'll be closed. This is what we have open groups, have closed groups. We haven't done a closed group in a long time. Many of our Shibboleth members may not have been around when I did closed groups. They're the most effective. However, sometimes it's not. It's hard on us as a company because you're going through with a small group for 4 weeks, and we also have to run a business. So it can be tough on us, but it's the most effective. And the Lord has led us to do some of those, and they will not be published publicly because it's only for that group. We don't want people. It's class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, and we don't want people that didn't go through class 1 and 2 jumping in on class 3, if that makes sense. So it's not an open type of class situation. It'll be a closed class type situation. What applications should we be downloading for the Shibboleth Lifestyle? I'm not sure I really understand that question. Our website is mobile friendly. So I prefer everybody use the website on their mobile phones. For those that prefer an app, there is the Shibboleth Food. See, I think it's called the Food Diary. Let me check. Let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it very well, but down here, that's the journal app. That's what it looks like. Can you see that? That's the journal app. That's the only app we have that's a working app. And it's not as big as the website. It's really to make journaling easier and more efficient is what it's for. And there is an abridged food library, an abridged recipe library. Makes some things about the website a little more convenient, but the mobile-friendly website has everything. myshibboleth.com. ShibbolethLifestyle.com is our free landing page. That's where free community people that don't want to pay, they don't want all the features, they just want the basics, then we do that for free, and that's at ShibbolethLifestyle.com. Yeah, Suzette, there won't be any videos on the apps. The mobile-friendly website, unfortunately, we're an underfinanced group. We're very underfinanced. We had to scratch and claw to make it. Technology is very expensive. So we put all of our bucks into the mobile-friendly website. And what he should be able to do is you could take his phone out and you could add a short link on his phone. I have several short links on my phone that route right to the area of the website I want to go. So what you could do is find the videos that you want him to watch, take his smartphone and put a short link directly to those videos on the phone. Now, if you don't know how to do that, get you a mentor appointment, and it's real easy. It takes less than a minute to put I've got short links all over my phone. Short links right to my vision tracker. So before I eat, I can see my vision. It reminds me, it shakes me up a little bit so that I eat better, especially when I've lost my motivation. I go to my vision tracker that I've built in my journal, and boom, I hit that right there on my phone, boom, and then I don't have to go to several places on the website. It goes right to my vision tracker, and I do that with several things. The phone is very convenient. The website's very convenient. Find it on the website, and then put you a short link on there. Will the closed classes be held during the day or taped? I'd really love to learn the program in depth. We'll continue our 11 a.m. sessions. This is going to be, because there's only so much of me to go around, so time-wise. So what we'll do is Monday at 7 p.m. will be a Y Shibboleth. And then we'll take the first 40 people. We may go a little higher than that. We'll take the first 40 people that signs up for that class. And then once I get through a couple of weeks, if things are going well, we're in class 3 maybe, I'll add another night where people can start with class 1. We'll do a few groups like that, see how it goes. So if you miss out on the first group, if things go good in the first group, and my attention isn't needed elsewhere in the company, then I'll do another night. But these will be a couple of nights a week. We'll go through 4 classes, see how it goes. Should be good fun. I'll see how much I can handle, because these groups require more support. I do not use the Travis Martin weight loss. We no longer support it. We had our apps, if some of you remember, our apps were hijacked. It was a real blow to the company about a year ago. A hacker stole our apps somehow, stole passwords from our developer, and got access to our apps and made them his own. And the money was going to him. That's why we just do the app for free now. We're like, everything we do is free. So it's crazy. But we lost that, and we only rebuilt the Shibboleth, the one I just showed you. That's the only one we're supporting at this time. That and the website. The website takes about everything we have to keep it. It's a custom website. So I get so many requests for apps, just can't pull it off. Maybe one day, if I have enough partners, I can give y'all what you deserve. But right now, I'm doing the best I can with the resources I have. Everything's on the website. I see some more questions about apps. Everything's on the mobile-friendly website. We only have the one app, everyone, just the journal app. That's it. But I use the website on my phone, and for the life of me, I'm like, why did I ever build an app? And I know everybody wants apps, and I want to give you apps, but I need more partners. It's very costly. I need more partners to give you apps, and I promise I'll give you more apps if I get more partners. But I was looking the other day, I was using the mobile-friendly website to journal, to look up things. I'm like, the website's great. It's great. It's fantastic. I can find everything right here on my phone. But it's just so big, you know. It's so big it can be a little intimidating, I guess. I guess that's what it is. But I want to give you apps. I'm not against it. I'm for it. I just need more partners. I've only got about 80 partners. Need more. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Y'all ain't mad at me, are you? You ain't mad at me, are you? How do you make the grocery list again? Sure, I'll show you that. That's one of my favorite features. Hold on. So fun. I wished it would get used more, so thanks for asking. We put a lot into this and it doesn't get used. So look, if I go to resources, I think Yolanda asked this. If I go to resources and I go to my grocery list right here, that's your grocery list. But first, let's go to the food library, and let's go. Let me put in Benito's. Watch. Oh, I didn't do that right. I didn't spell it right. Sorry. Benito. Okay, here comes Benito's. Everybody see this? Thank you, Kristen. Everybody see this? Benito's. I'm gonna pull Benito's up. And I go, yeah, I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm going to buy some Benito's. So I can find them on Amazon. I can find them in my store. But maybe I'm just going to go to the grocery store and get them. Are y'all with me? I'm just going to go to my grocery store and get them. So I don't want to go in the grocery store and get distracted. I just want to carry my grocery list in. So I click this, add to grocery list, add. Choose my grocery list that I've set up. I'm setting up a Kroger list. And then I set up the date that I'm adding it. and then I add. Okay? Now, how do I go find what I've added to my grocery list? I go into grocery list. I can put a short link right to this on my phone. I can literally have my grocery list on my phone. So if I was on my phone right now and I went to this section, I can add a short link and it'll go right to the grocery list. That's awesome. But here it is. So I pull this up, Kroger. And look what it added. Bonito's Baked Bean Crunch. Boom. Y'all see that? Yolanda, did that answer your question? Then I can print this off. There's a print button. I can print it. I can add more to it. I got my grocery list. I think that's an awesome feature. Super cool. Just keep building all kinds. You can have your Publix list, your Winn-Dixie list, your general list, your spaghetti recipe list. It's so fun. And then you've got that, and you go in and you go through that. It's like the Garden of Eden. Walking through the grocery store is like a Garden of Eden. It's like we get distracted. It's like, here's a tree of life. Here's all these other good trees. But here's the tree of Oreos that thou shalt not eat off of. And we get distracted and we get FOMO and we go eat off the wrong tree. But if we got our grocery list, we can focus on what we can have and not on what we cannot have. Awesome, Melody. Awesome. Allison, I'm not so sure that I can show you. I'll try. Maybe it'll help if I take this background off because it's on my phone. So let me take that. Maybe you can see a little more clear. So for example, I'm going to go to my phone, right? I'm typing in myshibboleth.com. Stay with me and I'm going to try to show y'all without you having to get a mentor appointment. Let me log into the website. Bear with me. I call it a short link. It may actually be called something else. I don't know. I call it a short link. And it's not letting me in. Hold on. I think Sasha changed my username. We use all of my accounts like test accounts when we're working on stuff. So hold on. Yeah, it's not letting me in. Hold on. I think she changed it back from Maverick to my old one, and I'm confused. All right. Hang tight. I'm sorry. Finally. Okay. So I've got my mobile-friendly website pulled up on my phone. Does everybody see this? Okay. So let me find what I'm looking for. So let's say that I'm wanting to short link a recipe. Tiger recipe, 7-can taco soup. You can do this with anything. So I pulled up, do you see that? I pulled up 7-can taco soup. Do you see that? Okay. Now, down here on my Apple phone, it may be different on Android. See that button right there? That little button? I'm going to click it, and then it says add to home screen. So I'm going to add to home screen, and now 7-can taco soup is right there. So that's how you do it. Now, if you need more help with that, if you need more help with it, please get a mentor appointment. Please get a mentor appointment. And they'll be able to show you. I love it. I've got short links all over my phone. So I don't have to go to myshibboleth.com and then go click, 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 click. I just hit one click and it carries me right. If I'm already logged in, it carries me right to where I want to go on the website. Hannah says it might help people if there's a search feature on the website that you can type in what you're trying to find. It will take you directly to that feature on the website. You will be so happy. Guess what we've already built that you can't see? a sitemap. It's a huge sitemap. So there'll be one page you can go to. We've already built it. The kinks are being worked out. It's already built. You're talking days before it comes out. And I don't want you to think it took me a day. It took a long time. So it's going to be a sitemap with every feature on one page and a search bar at the top so that you'll be able to go right to anything you want to find. Suzette wants me to show the short link again. So here's what I did. I went to myshibboleth.com, Suzette, myshibboleth.com. I went there and I found what I'm looking for, taco soup, okay, or whatever. You could do, let's don't do taco soup this time. Let me go to something else. Let's say there's a video that I like, and it really motivated me, and I want to watch it daily. And I find the video that I want, and then I go down here and I hit whatever I find, doesn't matter. I don't know about an Android, I think it's similar, but on my iPhone, there's that little button right there. Do you see that? Suzette, do you see that? That little button on my phone. You have to find it on your phone if you got an Android. Click it, and then you go to this thing that says, where do you want this short link? Do you want it on your reading list bookmark, or do you want it on your home screen? And then I click add to my home screen. And then it shows up as a short link on my home screen. So you're saying you cannot find it. So perhaps a short mentor appointment and let Joni help you, or go to the website, myshibboleth.com. See, we can't support phone. We don't know. We're just trying to be helpful here. We're not experts on Apple or Android, but this is a little hack that members use to go directly to what they want. But since we're in a group setting right now, I suggest either get a mentor appointment or go to myshibboleth.com and use the chat feature, and maybe together, you and the person that's on our chat right now can work through that and help you find it. Sorry, I can't be of more assistance. Vision board, okay? So let me show you the vision board. This is a beautiful feature that it's changed my life. This alone, this concept, changed my life. So I go to my journal. Okay, I go to my journal. I'm in the journal, and I see vision and goals. Do you see that? Vision and goals. And then I can add a new goal or a new vision. So here's one that I did previously. Let me make sure I'm not in my underwear. Hold on. I got a lot of different accounts. So I'm afraid something wrong comes. Some of these are my before pictures. Yeah, I'm not too ashamed to show you these. So let me show you how this works. These ain't too bad. If you're offended by a man's shirt off, then please leave now, okay? So I'm in the vision tracker, and I set up a goal. I am 10% body fat, my progress, etc. And then I put in audio tracks. I've got roar. And what it's going to do is show me a slide presentation like a little movie with music. I can't play the music for you, or Facebook will delete this video. But I've got Katy Perry's Roar. And right before I eat, I can go to this, and I can pull this up, and it'll show me those pictures where I'm never going back. This was my weight loss journey, and part of my journey, and I'm like, I'm never going back there. And then here's what I wanted to achieve. Here's me with cutting the fat. My abs are showing. My beautiful wife that motivates me. And what happens if I click play, the music comes on, and it shows me my painful and pleasurable motivation, the things that I want to get away from, and the things that I want to move towards. And so right before you eat, if you've lost your wits about you and you're not motivated, you watch your vision tracker, and it can get you motivated. Did that help, Hannah? Yeah, these are some of the overlooked aspects of behavior modification that if 100% of the people did and used every day, we'd have 100% results. We would literally have 100% results in the program. Because it's all about keeping the mind right. You can't do that in this world without staying focused on your goals on a daily basis and multiple times throughout the day. It's just not possible in this world. There's too many things coming at you, distracting you. You have to use the vision tracker, or even the My Vision for My Life worksheet is an important worksheet that you can keep with you to right before you eat. Look at that. So you got your wits about you and you're motivated and you're excited about your future. Okay? The devil is a roaring lion, and the devil is real. The devil is real. Hey, Alicia on Facebook. Hey, Polly on Facebook. Anyone else? Yes, Anna. The weekends are, most people do struggle on the weekends because they have more opportunities to be tempted. But we don't want to, we've worked so hard all week. Let's get into that philosophy of work hard, play hard. We work hard so we can play hard. And when we're in the weight loss mode, it's just our line in the sand. We can have up to 6 holidays. All of our other days have to be perfect. When we're in maintenance, you get up to 12 holidays a month. Then we can take weekends off. If we work hard during the week, we can take weekends off when we get in maintenance. But food, think of this, food, been there, done that. We've all been there, done that. We've been there, done that. We don't even enjoy it anymore. We're doing it out of habit. It's just compulsion. We still get to enjoy food, but food being our primary pleasure source, been there, done that. It leads to pain. Let's do something different. Maybe we haven't achieved our all-time best body. We haven't been there and done that. Let's do that. Let's let this life that we live here that God's gifted us with, let's let it be adventurous and meaningful and exciting. We don't want to look back over our life and go, you know, really the only thing I enjoyed was the pleasure of food. How about, you've been there, done that with food? Have you been there, done that with your best body? Let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Anybody else? Any other questions, comments before we go today? I love y'all so much. Sasha and I just love y'all. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, everybody. As we leave today, just a quick reminder, we need partners. We need partners. If you're not a partner, please consider becoming a partner. If $5 a month won't hurt you, it sure will help us. We've got to get Shibboleth healthy. Sasha and I aren't going anywhere, but we need our team, and we can only do so much without them. And we desperately need partners to get Shibboleth healthy and to continue to give you the amazing program you deserve. So please consider becoming a partner at www.helpshibboleth.com, helpshibboleth.com. Your stars on Facebook, they help. Your lifetime membership, it helps. But if you can't afford to do that, we're going to be here for you anyway, as long as the Lord will let us. Love you too. Tammy Cornett, I've missed you. Where you been? Talking about you yesterday. Missed you, girl. All right, everybody. I'm going to go eat some lunch and get back to work for everybody. Love you so much. We'll see you next time. Be on the lookout for the Why Shibboleth Monday night. Big things coming up like we promised. We're ready to have and host a 4-week class, and maybe several of them if it goes good. Bye, everybody. Thank you for the stars, Diane. Thank you.